Well, hello everybody. Welcome to P.B.M. Money. My name is Brian, and today I want to take you through the journey that brought me to have $250,000 in net worth in 4 years. At the age of 60, I was broke. And when I say broke, I mean there was no budge in my budget. I was broke. Or 2019. So at the end of 2019, I had a total of $4,000 to my name. And I had saved that with cash back on my credit cards over years. So I took that half of that $4,000 and I put it down on my first little rental house. And now you're asking, well, how did you buy a house with $2,000 down? Well, I got a grant from the state to buy my first house, and so we got in, and within 3 or 4, maybe 6 months, I turned around and found another bargain on a piece of real estate. Now remember, this is in the middle of COVID, so properties you could pick up easily, and financing was almost free. So I bought my second house in 2020. And still had no money in the bank, so I just waited and saved as much money as I could. The next year in 2021, I bought our third house. And in that particular house, I felt like I overpaid. I did put 20% down. Now remember, at this point, I am making about $13 an hour, okay? I am currently making $15 an hour at my job. So I lived on almost nothing. I mean it. I saved every penny I could. And the fact that I bought 3 houses in 3 years proves that. Now in 2022, I concentrated everything I had on saving cash. We currently had, at that point, we had 3 houses. I had trimmed down my bills as much as I could. And I was still getting personal loans every year and letting the properties pay for them so I could have enough money to fall back on if something happened with the properties. So remember, in 2022, I'm making $15 an hour at this point. We saved $40,000 in 1 year through living very, very frugally, and our 3 little houses, cash flow from those. In 2023, my banker contacted me, asked me to fill out a financial statement. I thought he was updating his files. He called me about a month later and said, hey, we want to loan you up to $150,000. Go do with it what you want. Bankers don't do that. I make $15 an hour. So in 2023, last year, we bought 2 houses and did some remodel. And the only reason we were able to do that is because we had saved $40,000 the year before, and we still had 20 from the year before. So we had a total of $60,000. We bought 2 little houses that year, did some cosmetic upgrades, and rented those out. In addition to that, we took that third little house that we had bought, I turned that into an Airbnb. Now, that Airbnb, even though it's not making a lot of profit, the benefit to that is that house absolutely increased in value, almost double, because of the lack of wear and tear, the upgrades that we did. And also, in 2023, I started a program where I was going to update all of the properties, because what I wanted to do, and I still am doing, is I continue to want to save as much cash as possible, but I also want to increase my net worth. So I'm taking the properties that I had picked up pretty cheaply and have continued to rent. Now I'm going to start to go back and upgrade those properties. I did the first one at the beginning of this year, and we took the value of that property and almost doubled that one also. Now, how do I know the value? Because I had my realtor go by and tell me. So we've started that program. We just now, in 2024, closed on our 6th little rental house. And we are going to start in a couple of months to upgrade another one of our properties. And as I sit here today, 4 years after being flat broke, I am now worth $250,000. So, when people see a little YouTuber like me and ask themselves, why would I listen to you? Well, have you increased your net worth to $250,000 in the last 4 years? If not, you might want to pay attention to somebody that's actually done it instead of professional entertainers on YouTube who are talking to you about clicks. Have yourself a great day, a great week, and happy investing.